Right, good afternoon guys. It is now Wednesday the 13th of August and I am out fishing again. It's just gone 3 o'clock in the afternoon on Wednesday and I've just arrived at the Diggers Complex and I'm fishing Perseys pool. So yeah, been here about half an hour, maybe an hour, had a wander around and I've decided to go into peg 1, which is, to give you a view there, there's the car park which is just behind me here, van's just through the trees there, and I'm walking around the left hand bank and it is basically the first peg around the corner. Peg 1. On the Diggers Complex, Perseys pool. Yeah, it's been a while since I've fished Perseys. Couple of months I reckon, could even be 3 months. But yeah, I do struggle on this lake, which if you guys are regular viewers to my channel, you'll notice that I struggle quite often on whatever lake. But yeah, so like I said, yeah, it's Friday. Not Friday, sorry, I'm here till Friday. It is now Wednesday afternoon, 13th of August. It's coming up for about 3:30 now, 20 to 4. Yeah, just about getting into my peg now, spin you guys round. There we go, just coming into my peg now. Got the bivvy up. Still got the barrow to unpack, and don't know if you can see it in the distance, but zoom in, you should be able to see it. There you go, that's the gate to the car park. So yeah, this is peg 1 on Perseys pool. Yeah, I'm down here for 48 hours. Just booked on from 3 o'clock. And I'm down here till, in truth, 3 o'clock Friday afternoon, but I reckon I'll be gone by about midday, 2 or 3 hours early, because I have got other stuff to sort out at home and everything, other jobs to do, like everyone has. But yeah, I'm gonna get the barrow emptied, get set up proper, and yeah, give you guys a shout once I've sorted out some crap. So welcome to episode 45. I'm here for 48 hours and hopefully it's not going to be a blank. I'll just spin you guys round, and like I said, this is peg 1, bit of a walkway. Can't work out whether I stick the rods here or, if I can, I would like them on the end of the walkway, to be honest. I'll have to have a bit of a play, because there is a bit of wood on the end of that, which I can possibly screw in my stage stand. So yeah, if I can get the rods on the platform, I will do. If not, they're going to be back on there. So like I said, this is the water I've got. Nice snag there to me right. Pain in the arse swans. Hopefully they won't be too bad. Island in front of me, near side margin, and I'm up the shallow end of the lake, so as you can see, wind's pushing in here. Nice breeze actually. It's not as hot as what it has been forecast. But yeah, since I've been here, I've seen a couple of fish top on the edge of them trees on the island, and a bit of a gap in between the island there, and fish cruising around that part of the island there. So chances are I'm going to stick my left hander around that area and my right hander along that area, I reckon. So yeah, that is it. Like I say, I'm going to get the bar emptied, get all my shit sorted, and yeah, give you guys an update in a bit. So like I say, welcome to episode 45, and hopefully it's not going to be a blank. We shall see. Right guys, I'm going to get gone and speak to you lot in a bit. Come on the carp. Time for a beer as well, I reckon. Speak to you in a bit. Right then guys, just about to get the rods out. Going for a snowman setup. Both rods. Big bait. Small bait. And what I'm using is krill bottom baits. Sit with a pop up and pro stim liver, tipped with a fluoro cell soaked in almond. So I'm going to get a few crumbed up boilies out on each spot, response pellets and hemp and maize. Get them out with a pole, nice bit of bait on each rod, and then get the rods out. Get on with that now, I think. Right then guys, both rods are out now. I have donned the waders and pop that on there. Will it be alright to stay there? Probably not. Yeah, I've donned the waders because peg 1 on diggers is quite shallow. So I've literally waded out both rods, feeling along with a prodding stick, as well as my feet and that, and yeah, I've found 2 firm spots, should I say, gravelly. They're only about waist deep, to be honest. That's the deepest water I can find at the moment. Everything else is a bit shallower, so I knew this was the shallow peg anyway, but hopefully I won't get bothered by the swan. I say one because the other one's fucked off. But yeah, I've put a decent amount of bait over each spot. Pellets, hemp, maize. I haven't bothered putting any boilies over as yet. I want to leave it. I think I'm going to leave it to see if I get any action before I put any boilies out. But yeah, I'll spin you guys round. Like I said, the rods are fishing. I think I'm going to put the baiting pole away because I don't think I need that. But I have literally backleaded the lines straight down. Don't know if you can see that. And got the rods out. Left-hander over in that direction. Like I said, the swan is still circling about, but yeah, left-handers roughly in that area, and right-hander is a bit closer to me than what that swan is. But like I say, hopefully that won't bother me. as like I say, we're losing the light anyway, so hopefully that swan will soon fuck off. But yeah, it's on the edge of my spot. But yeah, anyway, I'm going to get some food on, put this baiting pole away and everything, and get settled down, I think. So yeah, get out of these waders as well. So nothing as yet, but fingers crossed something happens, and when it does I'll give you guys a shout. But the rods are out for the night. I'm not going to touch them again tonight. And yeah, if anything happens tonight I'll give you guys a shout. If not, I will check in with you lot tomorrow morning, hopefully tonight. So yeah, I'll speak to you whenever. Right, good morning stroke afternoon, just coming up for midday on Thursday. Nothing last night, no, not even a single blip on either rod. Nothing last night. I did have a wander around when I got up this morning, about 9 o'clock or something like that. Woke up, left the rods fishing, well I had a coffee and everything, had some breakfast, and then I think it was shortly after 9 o'clock when the rods in, went and used the facilities, had a nice refreshing shower. Since I've been back, redone the rods, fresh baits on, fresh hooks as well, and repositioned them. But yeah, nothing. Like I say, got the rods back out a couple of hours ago, so like I said, we're just coming up for midday now on Thursday, so I've got round about 24 hours left. But so far I'm blanking. Weather can't make up its mind what it's doing. 1 minute sun's out and it's like fucking sweat box. Next minute it's drizzle. At the moment it's fine. So yeah, I'm just going to kick back, leave the rods fishing now, and I'm going to get some dinner on, get a cold beer, get some dinner on, and give you guys a shout a bit later on if anything happens. But yeah, so far not a lot's happening. Yeah, that's it. Yeah, sorry, I did have a wander around looking at other pegs, whether I needed to move or anything, but I can't see anything in the other pegs, to be fair, so I've decided I'm going to stick this one out until tomorrow. Not going to bother moving. I've seen the odd sign of fish still up this end of the lake, the odd rolling, the odd fizzer, bubbling, so I think I'm going to stick it out in this peg, I think, till tomorrow, till I go home. Whether that's a mistake or not, I don't know. Sure, I'll find out. But in the meantime, like I say, I'm going to kick back, get a cold beer on, and get some food on, I think. In fact, I might even have a couple of beers, what the hell. Zero alcohol anyway, so don't really make any difference. But yeah, time to get some dinner on, I think, guys. I'll give you a lot of shout a bit later on, hopefully with a fish, but I've got a feeling it'll just be an update. Speak to you then. Right then guys, Thursday afternoon update. Say afternoon, evening, just coming up for 10 to 7 in the evening. Nothing in peg 1. Not even, oh, no, had a tiny little occurrence where the indicator dropped a couple of inches and that was it. Dropped and stopped, didn't go any further, didn't go back up. Weren't a liner because I was using back leads, so don't know. So yeah, a bit quiet up in peg 1, and I know I said I was going to stay there, but I'm a glutton for punishment. I've moved pegs. I am now in peg 2. I've only moved one peg along to me right. I think just to try and get it just into slightly deeper water. Peg 1 is quite shallow, and I'll be honest, the swans were a bit annoying. Luckily they didn't pick me up, but they kept disturbing me spots. So yeah, I've moved into peg 2. I've just about got all my shit sorted. The rods are out. I'll spin you guys round now and show you the view that I've got tonight until tomorrow. Bit more water. Like I said, the rods are out, fishing. Oh. I have put, bear with me a sec, left-hander out towards that dip in the island, dip in the vegetation. I'm not tight to it, a couple of rod lengths off it on some bit of gravel, and my right-hander is just off the tip of the island. This is the island, or one of the islands. Then you've got a cut through which you can't see from here, and then that's the next island. So I'm just, again, 2 or 3 rod lengths off that. So that's the right-hander, that's the left-hander. Cradle for when I catch a monster. So they're pretty much unused, still with a wrapper on. Spin you guys round. Like I said, I've just got sorted, got all my shits unpacked and set up and whatnot. So that's it. Peg 1's just the next one along down the path there, so that's where I've moved from, and I've moved into peg 2. Like I said, need a bit of a tidy up in there, and then I'm going to get some food on, I think. And for anyone that is interested, this setup is, I am using my new set of rods. Guys and greens in 10 foot 4-pattern test curve, and my ever faithful Shimano Ultegras 14,000 XTDs, custom handle job, and ice washers fitted as well. But yep, that's me setup now. So it would be nice to actually christen either one of the rods, or better still, both of them. Yep, weather's looking nice. Right. So that's it, guys. Yeah, I'm a pain in the arse for moving, but I don't know, I was getting bored in Peg 1. I wasn't seeing a lot, and yeah, I don't know, I just wasn't seeing a lot. Hardly any fish action, apart from that tiny little occurrence on my right hander. Didn't see anything else, so I thought rather than stay there for another 24 or a second night, I'm obviously down less than 24 hours now. But yeah, rather than stay there in a stale swim for another night, I thought sod it. To be fair, I didn't see much more fish wise in Peg 2. It's in the odd one or two, just raw, but like I say, it gives me more water, bigger peg, and I will get a good chance of sun tomorrow to dry everything out when I'm packing up. So like I say, it's got to be getting on 7 o'clock now, so I'm going to knock it on the head. And yeah, I'm going to get some tea on, kick back, watch a bit of telly, and fingers crossed something happens. Not one of trying, but like I said, the rod's right. I put a few boilies over each one, so that's it. We'll see. I'm not bothered with hemp or corn. I'll just put some boilies out over each one, so hopefully I'll see you guys throughout the night with the fish. If not, chances are I will speak to you all tomorrow morning on pack down day. So yeah, here's hoping I get a fish. Either way, I'll speak to you lot whenever. Catch you then. Right, morning guys. Just gone 10 o'clock on Friday morning, pack down day. And it's still a blank. Yeah. Had a bit of a small occurrence on my right hand at 20 past 3 this morning. Half a dozen blips. The indicator up, down, down. Had about 6 or 8 bleeps, and I thought, looked like a bream bite to be honest. But then I thought, there's no bream in here. Then I thought maybe an eel. So I got out the bivvy, got out the bed chair, walked down to the rod. But yeah, whether I got done or something, I think it had moved the lead slightly, but I was only in my right hand margin anyway, so a quick check of the rig and everything, slung it back out, got back in bed, but that was it. That's the one and only occurrence. So yeah, I've just gone 10, just got back from having a shower, but already it is fucking warm. Sun's high in the sky, clear blue sky, meant to be another heat wave day today. Part of this 4th heat wave or whatever it is we're on now. So breakfast time, cooled down with a bit of the old granola, some cold milk, and yeah, like I said, I've just got back from a shower. I reckon by the time I'm packed up today, I'm going to need another one, because it is literally blinking your sweat day. But yeah, rods are back out, rebaited, back out for the last couple of hours, and then I'll have a slow pack down. I've already started packing down, to be honest. Spin you guys round, give you a quick look. Pack the bed chair away, Just sat in the bivvy at the minute, trying to get a bit of cover from this sunshine, because it's like I say, it's like a fucking oven at the minute. Rods are out, geese are getting in the way, swans are on the way to wipe me out. So yeah, as the day starts, it couldn't get any better. But that's it, I'm not going to touch the rods again now till either I get a fish, which is highly unlikely, or I pack them up and head off home, because like I say, I've got to get back, got some jobs to be getting on with when I get back. So for the time being, I'm going to finish my breakfast and have a coffee, and yeah, I reckon the next time I'll speak to you lot is when I'm in the van ready to head off home. So I will speak to you guys a bit later on. And there's Donut, the resident Canadian goose. Morning, Donut. You want your breakfast as well, do you? Right, anyway, I'm gonna get some breakfast, get my breakfast finished, and yeah, carry on packing up, I think. Speak to you guys later on. Right then guys, it's just gone 12 midday now, Friday, and that is it. I'm all packed up, I'm ready to get gone. Shit's in the van. Yeah, I'm just gonna make a move now, I suppose. Yeah, so that was episode 45. Again, it was another blank. Well, yeah, what can I say? I seem to be on a string of blanks at the moment, but hopefully I'm one step closer to catching. Because yeah, I'm getting bored of these blanks, as I guess you guys are watching. But yeah, I don't know when I'm out again or where I'll be, but hopefully somewhere where I'll actually catch. So thanks for watching, guys, I do appreciate it. Yeah, if you haven't already, or if you want to, give the video a like, share it. If you're not already, please subscribe, it all helps me channel. Yeah, so that was episode 45, and it was yet another blank. So thanks for sticking with it, guys. Yeah, I don't know what else I could have done, to be honest. Right, I'm sweating my bollocks off, so I'm going to get gone and get home, I think. Right, so until next time, guys, if you're out before me, catch a whacker, tight lines and wet nets, and I will see you guys on the next one. Cheers.